minimize start with the round flower.
Good morning, children. Today you will learn about seed and fruit formation. Already I explained you that after fertilization, the fertilized ovules develop into seeds and the ovary ripens to form a fruit. Okay. Here now see that how this that may be depend on the type of the plant. The mature ovary may form either a juicy fruit or a fleshy fruit, or it may develop into a dry fruit. Okay. And other parts of the flower may also take part in the formation of the fruit. For example, in apple, it's a fleshy fruit composed of the mature ovary along with the other flower parts, including the petals, sepals, and the base of the flower, that is the receptacle. Now, the seed dispersal. Okay. Here, the dispersal of the seeds means once the seeds and the fruits are formed by fertilization, they need to be dispersed, or that means spread in the environment. When it gets the suitable environment, it gives rise to a new plant. Now see what is the significance of the seed dispersal. Significance means what is its importance. Why the seed dispersal is important? Because see, the spreading seeds is very important for the healthy of a new plant. Healthy survival of the new plant. If the seeds are not dispersed, what happens? It will lead to overcrowding near the parent plant, which results in the competition for food, space, and sunlight between the new planets and the parent plant. Now, the mechanism of dispersal. Okay, dispersal of seed. Here in this, the seeds use different mechanisms for their dispersal. Mainly, in your class, you are studying about the four methods of seed dispersal. That they are wind dispersal, animal dispersal, water dispersal, and busting open of the fruits. So, here see wind dispersal. In wind dispersal, how it happens? The seeds are dispersed by the wind, possesses the structures like wings, parachutes, and tufts of hairs. It means some kinds of fruit seeds, they have the wing structures on its body, or some are having the parachutes, or some are having the tufts of hairs on it. And then they will be and these kinds of seeds are very light also, so that they move in the with the wind. Then these help them, these structures help the seeds to sail with a light breeze and travel large distances away from the parent plant. And now here animal dispersal. Okay, in the animal dispersal, usually two kinds of seeds are there: hooked seeds and the fleshy seeds. The hooked seeds, how it is? The seeds like cocklebur, they have the tips in the shape of hooks. So what they do, they help them to attach themselves to the fur on the body of the animals passing by. Then they are carried long distances through the animal's body. And the second one, the fleshy seeds. Here the fleshy seeds, how it is? See, um, the seeds enclosing in fleshy fruits, they are actually eaten by some animals, right? Then they passes through its digestive system. Then they will be dispersed through their feces. Okay. For example, the seeds of the fig, or they are dispersed by numerous animals like monkeys, parrots, and pigeons, because they feed these fleshy fruits. Okay. And the next one is the water dispersal. Here water dispersal, how it is? In this method, the seeds are dispersed by the water. Here the coconut, they are having the capability of floating in water, because this coconut tree, they are mostly on the water area, okay, coastal areas only. So when it mature, then it will fall down. Okay, then when it fall down near the river bank, so that time with the river only, river it is flowing from one place to another place, running water, right? So it carries that seed, that coconut seed, and move. When it some places it leave it. So there what happens, this will be settled down, and when they get the favorable conditions, then they grow. Okay, and even the lotus, lily, they are also having the spongy fruit part that enables it to float and thus disperse its seeds. And now the next one is busting open of the fruits. That means explosion. Here the seeds are burst open with the pressure. When it becomes dry, matured, that time from inside will be, due to the pressure, the it explode. Okay, and that with that explosion, it fall on a to a larger area. That means from the parent plant, it scatter away. Okay, for example, in balsam, pulses, and pots, in that this kinds of dispersal only happens. Okay, and next one is the germination of the seed. Here see germination of the seed. The seeds of a plant is dormant. Dormant stage means after directly when the seed if we grow, it will not grow. Okay, because it needs some time, resting time. That resting time of the seed before it germinate, that is known as dormant stage. Okay, so here in that time, that it consists of a hard protective covering called the seed coat. Okay, this is the seed coat, this browny portion, it is the hard portion which is known as the seed coat, and it is having the two parts, radicle. One portion is the radicle and another portion is the plumule. Okay, that radicle, it is actually the first part. The first part comes from the seed. So here you can see the seed, it started to germinate, one portion coming down, right? That radicle portion. Here I will explain very clearly. See this is the seed. Here the first portion coming down, so that is the radicle. Radicle means it becomes, it afterwards develop into root. Then another second part, that is the shoot system, that is the plumule. Okay, plumule means this one. So this one afterwards grow and develop into the shoot system, consists of branches, leaves, fruits, flowers, everything. Here this is the radicle, grows into the root system. Okay, root system consists of the main root and the secondary roots and the root hairs, root cap. They will present in the root system. Okay, now see, then what is else, this two portion, what is it, sir? It is the cotyledon. Okay, that means seed leaves which contains the fruit, because before the seed develop that into a plantlet, that time it need food, nutrients. From where does it get? It gets from the cotyledon only. Okay, when it started to fix its root down and its leaves comes and started to produce their own food through the photosynthesis, till that this cotyledon only gives nutrients to the seed. Okay, and now see here, the seed contains some kinds of enzymes also. These enzymes are necessary to initiate the process of germination. Okay, how it is actually happening? See, when this for this what are the things actually required for the seed germination? First thing, water. Okay, this that water only activates the enzymes in the seed. Then afterwards the seed enzymes digest the food stored in the cotyledon. Then the digested food is used by the radicle and plumule for growth. After that, the radicle grows fast and emerges out of the seed. It grows into the soil, anchors the plant and becomes the root, absorbing the water and minerals required for further growth. Then the plumule emerges and grows out of the soil upwards. Gradually, the plumule bears leaves and started to photosynthesis. It is now a young plant which can prepare its food and does not rely on the food stored in the cotyledon of the seed. Understood, children? Now, what are the things, basic requirements including for the growth of the seed? That is the proper temperature it required, and proper moisture it required, and the oxygen also. Then only it can germinate into a new planet. Okay, children, and I hope all of you understood. Thank you. Have a nice day.